There we go. Morom should fall, and then we'll have a lot more freedom around here. Again, it's woods. Woods are bad. We don't like woods. I'd like to strip him of his forts in this war if I can. And I absolutely can't be losing battles. I need to win those battles so that I get the massive amounts of war score from battles that Superiority War allows. And currently we're not showing enough of that. I need to win another battle against him to get the ticking war score. Wouldn't matter against who. I could fight that Perm guy and be okay. Alright, Morom is down. That's good news for me. Where in the world are you going to go? Nizhny Novgorod, separatists... yeah, whatever. Make yourselves at home. Got a lot of fighters over there. And a lot more provinces to siege back too, but I could nail my way into here, or I could not. It's a difficult choice. There's still a lot of war score to be gotten from battles. I'd rather not have to pitch into... I'd rather just not have to deal with those fights. I could hang around here and pick my targets well, or I could chase them down. The options are there. Have you ever played EU2, Jake? I've certainly booted it up and looked at it. That's about as far as I'm willing to go there. It's scary stuff, and you know it. I am genuinely curious what those guys are going to do. Poor Timmy wants mill access. Definitely poor guy Timmy. Okay, I'd love to kill those Belo Ozero people, but I don't want to push through into this. Lazy Merc in the north? Damn, I'd forgotten about him. Thanks for that. Unfortunately, those mercs dying every now and then, they actually really hurt my war score, so I shouldn't have let them do that. Why in the world? Maybe I should just pull back with all these guys. At least I have the defensive bonus with that province now. Timmy is at war with Kashmir, Mamluks, Kara, Hormuz. I don't care about letting anybody through there. I do care about having reasonable stability and no war exhaustion. Ooh, I don't want you both in the same place at the same day. Moron doesn't have terrific supply limit, but it beats rubbish. Okay, again, I shouldn't just be letting these guys get killed. So we'll pull back just a wee bit. If he wants to come to me and get smashed, that's good news for me. Although Morom is not a great place for me to engage him. You've done a lot of work. I'm tempted to just get rid of you so you don't die a horrible death. But you could do other things. Could just have you push on. At this point I can win the war really well just by mopping up little stacks. But damn, that Perm guy just keeps running away like the coward that he is. Going up to Tura of all places. Oh, goodbye Timurids. I just want to eat them up now. Are you going to strip Perm for the gold at least? What gold? Perm don't have gold. I think you're imagining things. Wait, what? Oh, it's forest around here. That's not great for fighting you, but at least I would certainly win. Well, as certainly as I can be. Especially if it's cavalry first. Especially if the right people have the right guy. 12 and 16, so I need to delay you guys by a little bit. 1, 2, 3. 15, 16. Good. He's taking his land back here, but that keeps him a little bit busy. I just don't want to get myself caught out here. That would be embarrassing. Also, this will stop Perm from having units full stop, because I'll be able to keep him sieged down here. What the hell is with these Nizhny Novgorod guys? They're not laying cores down, they're just wandering around. Rebels be all out of whack here. I see how bad it is for me to fight in forests. Pretty horrible. Ah, he's gonna run away. That's a shame. Right, but I can't lose Beshgrid, even if it's pricey to go and take it back. Does, however, give me taking war score for superiority. That's all the doctor ordered here. Every moment I wait brings them closer to Miltech 7, which I shouldn't really be letting happen. Oh, Oirat wished to marry. Be kinda nice, keep them a bit closer to me. Might be handy when I want to cleave Uzbek in half, because I may want to invite Oirat to the party, and I really do think I will. I want that Gold Rush achievement, and I've only got 21 years from now to get it. And I will be getting it. Can't not get it. Okay, so he's trying to take Rostov back, which is good news for me. Hopefully they spend forever there trying to do so. Unfortunately, this is going to hurt. Georgia, our loyal tributary state, is requesting that we help them against Ottomans. That's really funny, because that's definitely not going to happen. So, Georgia, I'm going to demand your money. And then demand your money. And then I'm going to say, hell no, go away. You're no tributary of mine. Some say I'm a monster, but really it's just clever. Clever dealings. Shift merge you guys together, and there we go. Yeah, I guess that'll do. Horse is gonna need to get out of there, meet up with you guys, and then we have a we got a place to save. We need to save Rostov after all. And yeah, they're taking back provinces, but the provinces do not matter much. I just needed a fort to be able to take land. And I wanted this so that if he had tried to re-siege these forts, granted one of them disappeared, then I would be able to fight him defensively in a flat land, so I can run him over with my horses. That's pretty sweet. Alright, you guys, it's time to get super cozy. We're gonna go over to Rostov and kick some ass. Of course I'm gonna want some backup, so if you guys could help us out there. The coward, he just runs away. That's all he knows what to do, is run. Actually, kind of makes things a little difficult for me, because chasing after him is tricky. He has a lot of places to run around, and it has to be said, do not. Especially when I can't fight him in planes all that easily. Might be an idea just to take a step back to somewhere with relatively high supply limit. Not that it matters, I've got 5 maneuver. And just laugh as ticking war score helps. Jake, it would probably help to start annexing Ryazan. I don't need Ryazan, so I ain't worrying about that. I wonder what Theodora's doing up here. They're not involved in any of my wars here. Okay, so Perma's getting his lands back again. Very little impact on the war here. Oh, this'll be good though if he goes to Rostov. It'd be even better if I had more units to help us out with there, but excellent, just excellent. He's got 3 shock. I have 4, and Master of Whatsits. And I'm going to flank him like crazy. Well, not really, but my horses are going to be there to make his life miserable. I would have liked more units, but... You know, I feel like I should have had a lot better guy here for a long time, you know, like somebody to improve my discipline. How about we put that to use? Get out of my land, you casual scum. Might not have had the oomph as me saying it previously, but trust me, the feeling is all there. Okay, these guys haven't been doing too much. I should be going with more of an offensive here. If I take this fort, I'll have a lot more movement around here, and I'm willing to risk a lot for it, even if it is woods. Oh, these guys... Oh, or if he's going to just give me Kazan, that's fine too. Sadly, those horses of mine are eating the attrish. Well, not the attrish, but they're not getting reinforcements properly. Ottomans wants military access? Well, we've always been the best of friends, right? Why not? I seriously need to keep your relations up. He really, really wants Georgian lands. Hopefully he just takes it. Okay, so you want to reinforce that. That's okay. I get there in plenty of time to tenderize these guys. Wish I'd sent my cavalry in first, though. Oh, but they're making an impact. They're making an impact. They're making an impact. Oh, now that's where you get your war score from. Not a big fan of what he's planning there, but it's okay. I don't really have the money to spare right now, but I do have that. Take the money. Jake, what'll happen when he asks for Circassian lands? You better believe I'm not touching that. I mean, the Ottomans is somebody I'd have to fight on tech parity. And anyone want to take a guess on the size of the Ottoman army? I'm gonna guess 80,000. It's 87,000, force limit 108. Khorassani separatists are giving Persia a bad time. I really want Khorasan to break free once I'm done with Muscovy. Uzbek's gonna die. He got Tech 6, but I still have Tech 7. And then it'll be Great Horde o'clock. I better... Yeah, I've already pointed out what I want in this war. Vladimir, Kasimov, and Tver. After that, I only need 2 others that are over in Uzbek territory. Tver, Vladimir, Kasimov. You also need to be at peace. That'd be funny. You could just keep somebody permanently at war, and they wouldn't be able to golden horderize. Alright, it's a good idea to take his forts away from him as well, and splitting him in half is awesome too. And then Novgorod goes, how dare you cut up my good friend? Actually, that strips him of all of his forts, apart from... I can get behind doing that. No forts for him. Oh, well, I mean, there's that one, but whoop-de-doo. That is border gourd galore. Golden Horde, not the border gourd. It's still a clever thing to take all I can, but eat all I take. And yes, splitting him in half remains a good idea. It's expensive, but we'll be able to get there. Especially if he keeps handing me victories for free. Sorry if I missed it, but will you continue this campaign beyond 1500? I'll be going for this campaign until it is time for COC, Cradle of Civilization. That was a struggle to get out of my mouth. Fly. Take those lands. They belong to us. Oh, please go for Kazan again. Oh, this is going to be so good. Then again, I should be considering full combat with here, but he's being a coward. There's still 10 war score I can get from battles, and we are ticking up with passive war score, so it's all well and good. Especially if he wants to come and fight on one of these grasslands. I like those. Karakayunlu is fighting Persia. I didn't think they looked so weak. Who is Karakayunlu possibly pulling in against the great Persian Empire? He's calling in Tech 6, which is a damn good ally to have. Keep getting caught inside Muscovy. It's not good. Taking attrition here, also not good. Oh, what? He's... I hate to sound like Lucky, but he's not going to make it. I mean, I could bring in my awesome general just to make that battle even more of a curb stomp. So I will, of course. Why would I not? Step us... Oh, ho, 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 he's clever. He is clever. It was a distraction technique and it almost worked. I can do that if he steps into Zubtov, so I will. What a clever, clever guy. Make your getaway there. It's a shame you're locked in, but I like that move, Muscovy. I really liked that move. It had cunning and guile and other fancy words. Just merge those guys together temporarily to take less attrition. Whew. Had me just a little on the edge there. What a clever guy. Yay, awesome. Just finished YouTube videos on the train on my way home from work. Perfect way to continue the night. Thanks, Jake. Oh, thanks, Ludir. It doesn't feel very familiar to get praised like that, but I do really appreciate it. Just like how I appreciate the funny part of this fort refusing to fall, but that's been par for the course in these Ottoman wars like nuts. Oh, if he just wants to give me another victory, that would be very nice. But he's trying something else here. Well, he's trying to walk. You guys just camp out into there. I'm sure you won't try that same trick twice. Oh, these guys are food. They are all food. He knows what's coming. And it is Wrath incarnate. I could catch you, but I'm gonna let you go. Because Kazan is my target here. There's a slight risk he'll go up and around here, but I'll keep an eye on that stack. Oh, you want to try that? 18th, 7th. Alright, let's see how it goes then. Because I think I'm going to murder your friend. And then I'm going to murder you. Although I've already gotten my full war score from battles here, so it would probably be worth my time piecing out instead of tanking this loss. Yeah, I could get a bit more. Just need to kill his army and he'll be even more worthless. Yeah, it'll feel good to hurt him. After everything he put me through, even if I'm hemorrhaging manpower from this battle, showing him what's for is worth it. And I lost 3,000 manpower to that. But he's suddenly a bit more... Yeah, I'll have to maybe do a few more occupations, but still. He doesn't like what he sees, I know that much. You called it the Ottoman War just now. Are you maybe seeing the near future? Oh, don't do that to me. Hey, I used to have a tributary here. At least the Ottomans like me a lot more because, oh, he really wants my subjects' lands. It's kind of scary. Thankfully, we have an alliance, have a marriage. But he did do me in with this. The Dishonored Alliance is going to hurt. It's going to hurt me getting Oirat into this war. Not by much, though. Uzbek is still going to die. They have decent mills, so I need to strike them sooner rather than later. I mean, what more could I reasonably want to take? This is all I need for the Great Horde, for the Golden Horde. It cuts him in half. Again, I'd probably just be giving it over to Ryazan because I don't particularly want this land for myself. He can administrate it a lot better than me. A lot better than me. And he's nowhere near rebellious. He might lose some march bonuses, but... And I wouldn't have to core it either. There we go. Is there anything worth taking that isn't included here? Could I maybe forgo the money and take Kaluga instead? I don't want to push for that. And I do kind of really want money. It all goes to me as well. Remember, Jake, you have to keep Kazimov for yourself. You can't give it to Ryazan. I'm glad you mentioned that. Let's double check that one. Owns core province Kasimov. Okay, but it's my religion anyway. I should be taking it. It's also even... Okay, well, it's not in my state, but I should remember that. Okay, good. What a terrible day to be Muscovy. They might get an alliance now, but I'm in no hurry to carve them up. Ah, that feels so good. So good. I think we should celebrate by burning this land to the ground, don't you? Because I want those points. Ah. Burn, baby, burn. I mean, there are better lands to take and burn, but we did a fair bit there. Okay. So I'm going to give him everything apart from Kasimov. There's no good reason to not do it. Will you even war Muscovy again now that you have all that you need from him? Well, yeah, I mean, it's bad to leave him alive here. A good... the trouble with the Golden Horde back in their heyday was they never really crushed the Russians as far as they should have. They only went so far and went, you know, that's enough. Should have capitalized, grabbed all that fur trade. That would have made their lives better. In some elaborate way that works in my head. Works in my head canon. Okay, Ryazan's in horrific debt. I should probably pay that off for them, but I'm not going to. They can worry about their own debts. What am I doing though? I'm going to give them provinces. They may or may not keep the forts, that's entirely up to them. What's it? The hell, I'll pay off their debt. It's only a certain amount of ducats. Grant province, of course. Zubtov. Don't ask me why this list is in reverse alphabetical order. Tver. Kashin. I still have a border with Muscovy, so that's all fine. And Biztek. However, I'm going to keep Vizhny for myself. It may help allying Novgorod. I might want to just fight Novgorod. Either way, I want the options there for me. This land doesn't mean a damn thing to me, so I'm happy to just give it huge amounts of autonomy. And I'll eventually be able to core it, but I'm not too worried about it since it is a 3 development province. It's not going to cause me much issue, I hope. Novgorodian separatists number in the not many, so no big deal. Alright, so let's get you guys back. This is the ultimate fighting force, and you're going to be feasting on the Uzbeks. That's all I really need as well. Oh, well, I need to core Kasimov. Let's... Oh, and I haven't given you Vladimir. So Ryazan, Grant Province, Sadimir Pouting, and core Kasimov before I forget about it. I'm liking that cheapness. War exhaustion could stand to be lower, and since I'm going to roll right into another... Nah, I won't pay it down yet. Could be a year before I go to war. There we go. And I don't want to raise autonomy right now because it does bring me a little bit of stuff. It's it's the correct religion and the right culture group after all. Ryazan has grown too large to be efficiently administered as a march. They'll lose their special march bonus as a result. Yes, I forget what the correct portion is. I think it's 25 or 33%. But Ryazan has 96 development, whereas I have not got that. Yeah, I need to grow just a little bit more. And what luck, Uzbek are right there to feed me. And the truce ended, so they're gonna die. And when they die, we can turn our attention to Timmy. Happy I got the revolt here as well, means I don't have to worry about Nizhny Novgorod. Sheikh, any intention of becoming Tengri? No, if I'd had that, I would have not waited for these ones to be converted. So just no. Oirat are not interested because they're fighting in another war. That war is against Korea. Korea are dogpiling in that war. However, that's going to keep Oirat more busy than I want them. How many Uzbekers are we talking about here? Also Georgia, 85. I could probably just drop Georgia so I don't have to keep worrying about the Ottomans getting ever closer to me. Allied with France that they are, with no PLC to stop them. When's the last time that happened? I feel like non-former of the PLC to stop Ottoman conquest is something that's happened before. Oh well. Uzbek. They got a lot of men and a lot of force limit. What they don't have are a lot of forts. In fact, all their forts are in awful places. That said, I have no forts on this border either. Oh, they got the